I love Wonder Woman. I'm sure plenty of people do, which is why it's hard sometimes to be a fan of this character even though DC doesn't push her as much as they push other characters like Batman or Superman. And even though she's still a part of the DC Trinity, I've seen people trying to replace her with Flash or say that she doesn't belong there when she does. The DC Trinity is still a thing, and we all know who the favorite is in that Trinity. I feel like Superman is still held high as this beacon of hope, and he's still very well known. Especially his villains with his new movie that came out this year, and with how people have kind of moved on from the evil Superman trope. I feel like he's held high now. Same with Batman. Batman has never really fallen off. I feel like all his movies, he has the most movies, he has the most animated movies, and he makes the most appearances. He also has a TV show that's probably gonna get a season 2, I hope. But when it comes to Wonder Woman, I feel like DC doesn't push her as much as they push their other characters, and it's generally no big secret. I'm not saying that she's not well known. All I'm saying is that she's very underrated, even though she's like one of the big three when it comes to DC. So, just to show you guys how underrated she is, if we look at the stats, for example, the movies, Batman, he has 30 animated solo films. Superman has about 13. And Wonder Woman, she only has 2 proper standalone animated movies. With one of them, I don't really like that much. When we look at the movies, Superman has had his movies with Christopher Reeve in the 70s. He's had with Brandon in the 2000s. And we've had Henry Cavill in the 2010s. And now we have David Cornsweet. When we look at Batman, his movies, Batman has had movies since like, I'm pretty sure the 60s. He's had a TV show, I'm also pretty sure. We've had the Michael Keaton Batman movies, George Clooney. We've had Christopher Nolan, his Batman trilogy. We've had Ben Affleck. And we've also now have Robert Pattinson as Batman. And he's supposedly also getting a DCU movie. And he appeared in DCU in Creature Commandos. Meanwhile, Wonder Woman only has had, I think, a TV show in the 70s where she was played by Linda Carter. And like I said, she has 2 standalone movies and she appears in a lot of animated stuff. And that's pretty much just it. When we look at video games, it's even worse. Batman, he has the Arkham trilogy. There's also a new upcoming Lego Batman game that's gonna release. You also have Batman Arkham Origins. I feel like Superman doesn't really have that many games outside of maybe Superman 64, which I have never played. But Wonder Woman, she appeared in a video game once, not once, but she appeared in the most recent DC game that I can think of, Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. I don't like that game, by the way. And she died in that video game as well. And to make it even worse, it's not like she died, in my opinion, in an honorable way. She died to a clone of Superman. And then it was revealed at the end of the game that all the Justice League members, Flash, Superman, Green Lantern, they were all clones and they're alive, but Wonder Woman's gone. And I don't know how I feel about that. When it comes to animated TV shows, I also feel like Batman has everybody beat. He also, last year, I'm pretty sure he also had a TV show with Cape Crusader. Superman has My Adventures with Superman. But Wonder Woman doesn't have any animated TV shows as far as I know of and at the time of recording this video. Batman is set to make his DCU appearance. Well, he already made his appearance, but he's going to get a movie, Brave and the Bold, in about, I don't know, the next few years. Superman sequel was already announced, but Wonder Woman, we don't even know the casting and we don't even know what the next project for her is. If there's gonna be a Wonder Woman 3, which I don't think there's gonna be one, or if she's going to get another movie, a TV show, like we don't know. I did hear that they were going to give her a prequel show, I'm pretty sure, which I'm not sure how I feel about that. I feel like if you're gonna introduce Wonder Woman or these characters, I feel like you should introduce them in a movie. Not that you should copy the MCU or follow the same MCU format, but I feel like it would be better to reintroduce audiences to a new, fresh adaptation of Wonder Woman in a movie. Speaking of movies, also when it comes to movies, I feel like Wonder Woman is incredibly underrated. She has had a success in the Wonder Woman 2017 movie, but outside of that, I feel like Wonder Woman 1984 was just not that good or well received at all. I didn't even like the movie. She was also supposedly going to get a video game a Wonder Woman video game, which I thought was going to be cool. It was going to be developed by the same studio that developed the Nemesis system. I've never really played, any of that studio's video games, but I heard it was good and I was excited. But what do you know? It gets cancelled. At the start of this year, I figured out the game got cancelled. It was announced that it was cancelled, and I was just... It's like the L's just keep on dropping and Wonder Woman can't catch a break. The only really good Wonder Woman media I feel like I've liked in the past few years is... Well, not few years, but in the past year is like the Absolute Wonder Woman comics. I've read Absolute Batman and Wonder Woman. I haven't read Superman yet, but I think Absolute Wonder Woman is genuinely a fun read. And it's probably my favorite absolute book outside of, I think, Batman. I haven't read Superman yet. But yeah, I also haven't read her mainline or current run that's being written by Tom King. I don't know how it is, or if people haven't told me if it's good or if it's bad. You should let me know. But that's the only really good thing I can see going for Wonder Woman, which is why I find it very funny, because she's one of the first, if not the first, created female heroine or female superhero character. And I feel like she doesn't get pushed as much as she should, or get the respect she deserves. I feel like almost anybody can name at least 2 Batman villains. People can even name a Superman villain. When it comes to Wonder Woman, outside of maybe I think Cheetah, Ares, I don't see a lot of people naming Wonder Woman villains because they're just not well known, when I feel like they should be for a character that is so iconic and should be on, well, arguably is on the Mount Rushmore of all superheroes. The only thing I can really hope for in the future is that DC will see everything around Wonder Woman and hopefully give her a good adaptation. I just want Wonder Woman to have what Batman has or Superman, which might be asking a lot, but I just want that. I feel like she deserves it, especially with the amount of backstory and awesome stories you can pull from. So yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to get through today. I appreciate you all for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.